Hey everyone, and Merry Christmas! Today is the 25th of December, and for everyone who's out there celebrating Christmas, I hope you have a wonderful day today. Obviously, I kind of didn't do very well with the Christmas vlogs this year. We have had a couple of interesting couple of weeks, and just kind of didn't feel like filming, didn't feel like actually opening anything. So we have a lot to open today. Mini life update: my dad had cataract surgery on his right eye about 2 weeks ago now, so he's had drops 4 times a day. Now it's finally on just 2 times a day, which we have for another 2 weeks. And then also from there we actually have a week off, and then we go and get the other eye done, and we repeat the process. So we've had a little bit of some medical just appointments, things like that going on with Dad, and having to make sure we get the drops done at different times. We were also going to be having an early Christmas with my aunt and uncle down at Goolwa, so Jen and Chris, and that was supposed to be Sunday just been. However, we had to postpone that as he was having some medical issues. His hemoglobin levels were 6.6, which is very low, or 66 I think in the term it is nowadays. So after having a stint in hospital and having 3 pints of blood and a couple of iron infusions as well, he is now home, slowly recovering from that, and we have rescheduled, and we are going to have our second Christmas on Monday. So we're still going down, we're still going to do Christmas and do the big lunch and everything that we do. We just kind of moved it back a week. But yeah, today it's Christmas, and in Australia, so we've already had our Christmas. So today we had a couple of people around at lunch. Since we are allowed to in South Australia, we don't really have any cases. If we do, they've been from hotel quarantine, so we're okay to actually go and celebrate. From that means we had my brother and sister-in-law Andrew and Fiona over, and their daughter Chloe, as well as Pam, Andrew's mum. So there were 7 of us today celebrating here for Christmas. We didn't have the Christmas tree up because of Nala. She's still got kitten brain. But we did have the nativity scene out. We had lots of tinsel around. Our table was set up with crystal, with silverware, and Noritake dinner set. Plates that are always special and we always use every celebrations. We had the full blow, so yesterday we spent the day doing like turkey and the pudding, and so everything was basically cooked other than the roast potatoes and whipping the cream. So that's all we had to do this morning, which is a really nice easy morning for us. So we had the full blow, we had glazed carrots and glazed onions, because that's always one of our staples at Christmas. It's one of just really nice to have. Roast potatoes, mummy potato salad. Pam brought a couple of salads as well. Finished off with mince pies and Christmas pudding with homemade brandy butter. Can't have Christmas without having homemade brandy butter. It has to be just there. Like the one that's store-bought, just nah, can't do it. So we've all had a really lovely day. We've opened presents together. We've done lots of talking, and now they've gone home for a couple hours and we're just kind of finished celebrating. So I'm going to film this today, unbox absolutely everything, and then we'll just spend the evening together watching a couple of things on TV and chilling and chatting. But I hope that whatever you are doing, that you are safe, that you have a wonderful day, and that you can at least be in contact with your families if you can't be there physically. Alright, so I have a pile of things in front of me, and I know this table's going to be even more of a mess at the end of this, but we'll get through that. So where I left off is, I think I finished off day 6 of the vlog. So I've got 4 boxes actually now in front of me, so they've all arrived, which is really, really good. I have the nice list from the Black Needle Society, and I have the 25-day box. I have a yarn box, which is 25 days from Ash and Oak Yarns, which is all based around Jane Austen theme colours. And they're the 2 that I had start opening previously. I now also have my box from Adventures in Yarncraft from the UK. And so I'm thinking we might just do a quick recap of what I had from days 1 to 6 in Black Needle and Yarn Box, and then open up 1 to 6 in this yarn box. And then also I have the 12-day pack from Silks for You, which starts on the 14th. So remind me if I go past the 14th that I need to open that one as well. So let's get started. How about we start for that recap? So this is our spoiler card for the Black Needle side, and you can see I haven't actually opened or scratched off anything since last time I filmed. And this here is what we've done so far. So on the first day, we got one of the JBW limited edition collector's book of the ornaments, which I haven't started stitching yet, but I think they're really pretty. And then what do we have? Day 2 was this lovely little ornament that Katie designed. So it has "Have Yourself a Flossy Little Christmas." So that's actually been up in the house. Day 3 was a stitchery journal. So we can write down any sort of notes that we'd like to in a journal. It's always good to have next to you when you're stitching. It says, "A stitch a day keeps the crazy away." Day 4 is a huge candle from Wish and Wick Company. It's from Wish Wick Candle Company, and it smells amazing. And then the next one for the Black Needle Study came in this little box, and this is probably my favourite so far. We'll see if anything else tops it at the moment. Are these scissors, stop scissors? Oh, that's upside down. Like, they've got a rainbow shimmer, and they're so pretty, and they cut really nice as well. And day 5 is a cushion cover, okay, and that's actually out on my couch at the moment. And that was the design that Katie's done as well. Okay, so this is the box from Adventure and Crafts. It's a 24-day box, and it's a 20-gram mini skein one, and there's also going to be some extras in there. At the start, we've also been given a bag with some toys. So here's the bag. All right, so we're going to be putting them, I'll put them in there later on. Let's find some room on this table of mine. Okay, so one little extra is a chocolate coin, and this one is a 2p UK money. I like how they difference it. And this is day 1. So her packaging is all in brown paper bags. Oh, that's pretty. Another chocolate penny. And this is day 1. All these variegated greens. That's pretty close to colour, actually. That white's been a little bit washed out by the light. But that's going to be so fun to knit with. Oh, I like that. That's really pretty. Day 2. Okay. Ooh, and we have another green one. So this is a variegated green. It's a little bit simpler than the previous one. So the previous one was quite stark. This one you've got like the greens and the yellows in there too. Really, really pretty. Day 3. Ooh, that's so good. Oh, and something different as well. So this is the colour. This is what I went all about. Look at those blues. And there is some variegation in there too. There's some greens. You can kind of see them coming through. That is so pretty. Oh, wow. And we actually got an extra for this one. This is different. Oh, it's a little button that says handmade. Not sure if you can see that. Maybe if it gets there. Nope. There we go. Handmade. That's really pretty. I love the idea of getting a little button along with the yarn at the same time. Day 4. Another chocolate penny. Well, this one's a different size actually. Ooh, that's different. Look at that. Got the greens and the orangey reds. Oh yeah, that's cool. Really pretty. Day 5. Oh wow. Ooh. That's a nice brown, maroony brown. So it's got some hints of reds in it too, but it's definitely a nice tone brown. That's really pretty. Day 6, so this makes us catch up where we're up to with the rest of the ones. Ooh, something else in there too. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Got a magenta pink. It's not hot pink, it's like, but it's not purple, like it's that in-between colour. That's really pretty. That's going to be my same all the way through. It's really, really pretty. I really love these colours. And some of the greens and things are ones that I wouldn't have picked out for myself. So really lovely to see that. And this one also came with an extra that's in tissue paper. A little candle. And it does have a scent. Not sure what the scent is, but it has a scent as well. I can't pick it at the moment, but it's about to make me sneeze. Also, just to catch up with the other yarn box that I have from Ash and Oak. These are the colours that we came up with. So this was colour number 1, which was like the bluey, like a paley. Don't have anything behind me. Oh, hang on. Which is like a blue. It's like a cream that has like hints of silvery and light blue. Then this one here was day 2. So this one here is like a very pastel, limey lemon colour. This one was a my favourite colour, purple. Purple with some hints of green and mustard. This was day 4. We go back to a more of a blue, so it's a bit darker than this one. So it's got more of a blue tinge. Then we have this vibrant green, and we ended up lastly with this light yellowy brown. So this one here. So that's what we finished off with these ones. Alright, what we're going to do now is we're going to start wearing by day from each box, and then when we get to day 14, you need to remind me that I need to add in the silks for you as well box, because I'm going to forget. I'm a bit dizzy some days. And it's been Christmas Day, so a bit tiring. So we're going to start with Black Needle, and then we'll go on to Ash and Oak, and then from there we'll go into Adventures in Crafts, and then we'll add in as we go along. So we need to find day 7. So day 7 is in this lovely orange stripy green polka dot packaging. Oh, what's this? Okay. We have some Christmas socks. These are cool. I think they're a bit big for me, but that's because I have a very tiny foot. But look at them. We've got reindeer ears. Oh yeah, they're cool. So day 7, we have reindeer ears. Let's see what it says on the spoiler card. So again, with the spoiler card up the top, we have in bold who the company is that designed it, and then a bit of description. So in bold it says the Black Needle Society, and we have, don't let the frost bite your toes while you stitch. Let these reindeer socks keep them warm. Oh, so they're cool. They're really pretty. I don't wear long socks, but I will definitely be either I'll wear them or I'll give them to someone in my family who will wear them. So they're really, really cool. Day 7 of the Ash and Oak. Let me find it in here. 17. Day 7. So this is what their packaging it looks like. Ooh, that's pretty. I would call that ecru. So it's a lovely cream, like nice and warm cream colour. Actually, let's keep this project bag. It's the one. You can see there's a nice cream colour. So it's dark, lighter than the bag. It's really, really, really nice. Love that. I love how these are like really pastel colours. And remember, these ones are the Jane Austen inspired. And that says day 7. Ooh, that follow one's lovely from the previous one. So we have really variegated. We've got the deep reddy maroons, and then we've got some like dark hues and dark greys coming through. That's really pretty too. That's going to be, maybe if you want it really drunk, count up how many times I say really, really pretty, and Don't blame me if you're drunk at the end of this. Oh yeah. Ooh. Gorgeous. Alright, day 8. Sorry, let's find day 8. This is the packaging we have for day 8. I love the packaging so far. Oh my good lord. That is so pretty. Oops. I'll fix that up in a sec. It's a scissor fob. Look at all those crystals and those bells. Bells. Beads. Oh, look at that. And on the bottom we have a snowflake. This is my first, not my first scissor fob. I do have some that are ones of neat magnets on the back that you can use as needle minders from the Flying Frog Stitchery. But this one here is my first one that has beads on there. That is so pretty. So this one here is day 8 again, and it is also by the Black Needle Society. And this is a handmade scissor fob to use throughout the winter season. Really, really pretty. Love those colours. They're just so pretty, and they do remind me of winter, even though for me it is summer. That's alright. And then we're on to day 8 from the Ash and Oak Yarns. Ooh. Now that's more pinky. So before we had the ecru, and this one's more of a pinky colour. It's got a little bit more tinge of pink in it, so it's still quite pale and lovely. Yeah, you can see the walls behind me are quite white, so there we go. That's really pretty too. And then day 8 from Adventures in Craft. Ooh. So this time we have ginseng matcha tea. Green tea. So I don't mind green tea. I'll try it. If not, I'll give it to Mum, and she really likes green tea. And this is a nice vibrant red. The light's blowing it out a little bit, so it's a little bit more brighter than that, but it's still this is more dull. But yeah. That's really I need more adjectives. It's vibrant. Alright, so we're up to day 9 and we're starting off again with Black Needle Society. I love the packaging, so this one's again another gift bag. Ooh, what's that? Ah, this is a headband. That's cool, and it has skeins of floss and bobbins on there. So you've got the skeins and the long ones, and you also have bobbins. Probably easier to see on this side. People would probably quite know if you have watched my videos. I have had a bit of a hair chop, so my hair is a lot shorter than what normally used to be. It used to be back down here. So it's had a chop, and then today I decided to curl it because it's Christmas, and my hair is doing a natural wave at the moment due to not having all the weight and being heavy. So this one here is from Fable Headbands. Keep your hair in check with this exclusive headband while putting in your stitches. Here we go. Day 9. Ooh. Now that is pretty. That's my colour. Look at those pastel purples. Oh yeah. You can't tell I'm a purple girl. Can't you tell I'm a purple girl who's looking at the picture with roses? Oh yeah, that's really pretty. So there's some faint variegated tones in it. It does have a little bit of lighter shades of violet, but mostly it's just a light purple to a violet. And day 9. So getting there. Next yarn one was Adventures in Yarncraft. You know the order by now. Ooh. I think I got what I needed out. Okay. This reminds me of Jessie Marie does stuff because of the Virginia Tech colours, and she always is into the oranges and the maroons. So it's more orange, but you do have those hints of light reds in there too. You could even call it like a phoenix or a fire colour. That is... What's another adjective? I've said gorgeous, I said pretty, I said lovely. Oh no, lovely. And this time, we've come with a stitch marker or a progress keeper. I think they call this a progress keeper It's a honeycomb, and we have one of the plus at the top. There's a reason why I'm a maths and science teacher and not an English teacher. I run out of adjectives and descriptive words very easily. Alright, day 10. This is day 10. We've got one of those boxes that are really pretty to find. Let's see what's in here. Ooh, that's cool. What do we have? Oh, it's a tape measure. Yeah, how do you get back in? There we go. So here, that's what the button on the back's for. Okay. Then we have a winter scene, so we have the house, and I think it's the house. I'm not sure what's on the other part of it. It's okay. Really pretty, so you can use it as a tape measure. Now, if you're like me and you wonder what that button was for, you can put your tape measure back in. Always handy having a tape measure wherever you go. I have quite a few around, and this is gorgeous. Just really pretty. The amount of work that's gone into this, and actually being able to think about putting that canvas design, and wow. So this one is again from the Black Needle Society. Wondering if that fabric is the right size for an ornament? Use this tape measure. So now we've done 10 days. That is really cool. Over here so I don't lose it. Ooh, look at that. Oh. First thought that came to mind is that reminds me of a rose. With the pastel-y purple, like the pastel pinks, with these speckles coming through. Yeah, that reminds me of like the very vintage old roses that you can have like the pale, why am I saying pale purple? The pale pink petals, and then you've always got those splodges of like the fuchsias or the hot pinks and things. We have a couple in our garden that are like this. Now that's really pretty. Again, really pretty, gorgeous, lovely. Love the speckles. Day 10. Ooh, that's vibrant. Look at that. Honey gold. That is really pretty. One thing I'm liking about these is they're colours that I wouldn't actually choose myself. But that is gorgeous. That reminds me of like bees and honeycomb. Which is probably why we had the honeycomb stitch mark. Day 11. Ooh, this is soft. Probably one of the larger packages we have. Oh, what's that? Cuddle weather. What is this? Is that a blanket or something? It's really, really soft. Rather than opening it up completely, I think I might scratch off the tag. Just get myself in the face. See what it says. Okay. The Black Needle Society holiday travel projects just got cozier. This blankets material is perfect to hold loose threads. Oh, so it's like a thread catcher. But it also keeps you warm. And it's super soft. Just really, really soft. And this one says cuddle weather. Could also be like snuggled weather too. Well, I forget, day 11. I forgot what day we're doing. Ooh, another nice colour. This is more of a pastel yellow. So it's not quite a lemon. Lemon I think is a bit more vibrant, but it's definitely brighter than some of the other ones we have. So that's let's see. Sophisticated? It's like a baby yellow that you could see people do for like neutral colours, things like that. Day 11. Ooh, I've got something else in there too. Oh, wow. Wow, that's cool. Look at this, the way it changes colour. So that is stunning. We've got these lime, yellow and green. So yellow and green. So I've got these ones here. And then you also have the speckles of like a pinky purple running through. Actually, that's a better colour representation. Oh, that is sublime. And we have little wooden buttons that have been cut. There's 3 wooden star buttons. Alright, day 12 is in. This one here from the Black Needle Society. Surprise! Ooh. Lady Dot creates 100% polyester hand dye, especially for Black Needle Society Bittersweet. Ah, so it's like a trim. I've never had this before. It says cotton velveteen, iron on the wrong side with a hot steamy iron. The fabric has been dyed in hot water and is not delicate. No. Okay. Remove little fibres and threads on that side with a lint roller or a sticky tape. Be creative and have fun. Oh, that feels soft. And it's definitely been, so it's called Bittersweet. And that's the back. Yeah, you got the velvet feel. It also reminds me of like gingerbread. Alright, so this one says it's from Lady Dots Creates. This exclusive finishing velveteen may coordinate with another item coming up. So maybe there's something coming up that we can use. Day 12. Ooh. Sky blues. So you've got the creams and the blues. That looks like a sky. Like reminds me of a sky, which is really, really delicate. Now, my question is, I know people who are doing like advent calendars with yarns have been knitting, and I have 4 patterns that I would like to use. I just don't know which one. Thing is, sure, I'll probably use the same box for each different pattern, but do I have to use the yarn in a particular order, like go from day 1 to day 25 or 24? Or can I actually mix and match some of the days so they look a little bit different, so they might flow a little better? Because I don't think these have been dyed in a particular order. So what about your thoughts? Like, do I just go from day 1 through to day 24, or do I try and put them into a bit more of a colour fade? Oh, wow. You know how I said like the other one? I like this one. Purples and blues and a whole pile of goodness. A whole pile of goodness. My friends all know that purple is my favourite colour. Blue, I do often wear a lot of blue as well. Alright, so we're up to day 13. So the first 12 of this box here for the Black Needle Society, these ones were all exclusive to the 25 day nice list box. So from what I can see now is from day 13 through to day 24 is ones that also correlate to the people who had the 12-day box. And then there's another exclusive item for the 25-day box. So you may have seen these a little bit more around because other people will have them as well. So day 13. Ooh. We have it in a bag like this time, and we have day 13. You can use these bags for anything else as well. Oh, wow. Fabric. And I don't know what colour I have. That's right. Let's open up and see what it is. And see, maybe by looking at what type we have. So it's a nice grey brownie beige. I'm not good at describing colours. And from the looks of it, it's possibly linen compared to even weave. And I'm not sure what count it is, so let's have a look and see what it's going to be. Ah, this is from Colour and Cotton. So I have a couple of threads from Colour and Cotton, but this is my first fabric. And it is 40 count. Wow. Driftwood linen chosen by the blue flower for her design. Now, I know there's about think there's about 3 designers in this these boxes, and they're in this section because it's good for everyone. But wow, 40 count. Holy shamoly. I have never stitched on 40 count before. The highest I've stitched on is 32 for like stitching over 2. I've also just done 18 count. I do have some 36 count to try, but 40? That is pretty. Holy dooly. Okay. My eyes are going to get a workout. Love this bag. Right. We're up to day 13. Ooh. So we have a brown. Kind of like goes from the lighter colours here to the deeper. Again, it reminds me more of gingerbread. Just that way it goes from the different colours. Day 13. So basically halfway there. Ooh, hang on, what else did we get then? We got given some dark chocolate from Green and Black Organic Dark Chocolate, and I know exactly who I'm going to give that to. And that is not me, and that is my father. He likes dark chocolate. Myself, I'm not a big fan. This is pretty. We've got like this reminds me of going down to like where you've got roses, but you also got the sea, because sometimes you can have those seams, because you've got like the tanny colours of like the beach. You also got like the blues of the waves, and sometimes even going down to Goa, you can find shells that have these colours. So that reminds me of the beach. Day 14. Now we need to go back to Black Needle. Here we have one of these boxes. And ooh. Oh wow. So we have the Gentle Art, Classic Colorwettes, and Simple Shaker sample. No, more from the Gentle Art. So let's start with the color classic Colorwettes. So we have here Dublin Bay. So it's like a bluey grey. Steamed broccoli, which I hear people talk about all the time. And used brick. That's good if you've got some variation in it. And these ones are all 5-yard skeins. And then these two are from the Gentle Art. And we have terracotta, which is I don't know how many yards. We've got the different colours and the browns. And then we also have Deep Forest. Now, I wonder what's happening. Looks like a colour palette. Let's see what they say on the spoiler card. All hand-dyed floss called for by the blue flower for her design. Oh, so this is the floss that is called for with the fabric that we've just been given. So this is the fabric. And I've actually been really good. I've been on Instagram, but I haven't. People have had things in their stories, but I've closed my eyes as I go past. So thank you to those who always put it in the same order, because I've been able to escape spoilers. What day? Actually 14. Oh, whoa, look at that. Have all the speckles. So we've got a nice cream base colour, and then we've got these gorgeous blue and green speckles here. Over here we have like green and the mustards. Yeah, that's fascinating. 14. Ooh. Again, this reminds me of the sea, but in the deep. So we have a grey colour, variegated with like a very pale green to this darker green. That's pretty. Hang on, it's the 14th. which means I can also start opening the Silks for You box or bag. So it came in this bag here. Day 7 came separately from the bag because it doesn't fit in. Alright, so these are the ones from Silks for You. So they're all different sizes and they're all lovely wrapped. So day 1. And it came in this little bag. And we have a needle minder. And of course we have their business card too. And the first one we have is an owl needle minder. Put that on my board. And the eyes are red. It's cool. So cool. So day 4. Day 1 for Silks for You, but technically it's day 14. So we're up to now day 15. 22. Day... Oh, you can't see it that way. Day 15. We have the chart. Stay put. Nothing on the back. You can't see it now. Alright, so this chart says it's called Winter Blooms and it's by The Blue Flower, which is an original design by Janine McGowan. And this is what a chart looks like. So it said, can't read upside down. Blue amidst the winter snow. I've never had a chart by The Blue Flower, so that's really pretty. And on the back it says we've been given the colour and cotton. So this is our fabric. We've been given our threads. And the models actually finished with the velveteen that we're given too. And we've been given the classic colorettes and the gentle art. And then we do also have DMC on the back too. That's intricate, looking at the way it's stitched and the different colours. And I like how it's just winter, it's not Christmas, which is really nice. I don't mind that. Now, what does it say on the spoiler card? So the spoiler card here says, The Blue Flower, this custom pattern was designed just for our Advent subscribers. So it's an exclusive pattern to the Black Needle Society. 15 in front of us. Ooh. Again, this is a nice, very pastel-y, salmonly pink, but we do have some hints of like green speckles in there too. So you can see that's some green and mustard speckles. There's even a bit of blue speckles too. Wow, day 50. Sounds like it has something in there. So we also have another stitch marker, so this, or a progress keeper, whichever you want to use it as. So this is like wooden buttons. And then, hallelujah, look at this pastel blue. Why can't I describe? Look at this pastel purples. There are some blues in there, just some very faint blues. But it's like pastel purple. Ooh, Silks for You. So this is day 2, which happens on the 15th for the Silks for You. Ooh, what's this one? Again, so this one's come in a little bag. And we have a skein of silk. So we have number 1. And they're my colours. It goes from like a grey tealy colour down to this, a purpley to a magenta. And it doesn't have a number on it, so it's 10 metres and it says 2020 Christmas number 1. Day 16. I love all the packaging that we're getting. I wonder what this is. Let's open the spoiler card. So day 16 says the Black Needle Society. This scarf is perfect to wear yourself or to accessorize your snowman. I'm not going to put the scarf on today. It's a little warm. It hasn't been as warm. But that is... I love the geometric pattern and the colour. We're doing day 16. Ooh. reminds me of like going to the hills where you have some that are green and some that turn like brown, especially when it gets to summer. Delicate. Again, these are all the Jane Austen inspired. Did yourself in day 16. Ooh, wow, that is speckled. So that's got basically a white base, and then we've got all these fun speckles running through it. So we have, hard to see, there we go. For all those Australians out there, this reminds me of fairy bread. For those who are not Australian or have no idea what I'm talking about, I'll put a photo in here. But that reminds me of fairy bread with 100,000 sprinkled on the top. Day 3 of the silks for you. Again, we have it in a bag. What's this? This says silk ribbon. Never had silk ribbon before. So this is 4 millimeters wide, and we got 4 meters of it. Again, those, we've got like more of a green color coming through there, and then you have like the pink and maroon. It was like a deep maroon. I love the idea of using these little bags. Again, another bag, same design. And we again have more fabric. Wonder who our dyer is this time. So we have, looks a bigger count than the 40. I think it's still linen. Feels more like linen. And just a nice grey. Alright, so this one, the linen is from Witchelt, and it's a 28 count Phoenician stone linen that has been chosen by the Tiny Modernist for her design. So sounds like we're getting to the second design now. So we got more linen, and it's 28 count this time. Day 17. I go. We got more like a deeper creamy colours with like more hints of like a deeper purple. Again, it reminds me of another type of rose with those speckles that are coming through. Wow. Had to find it there for a sec. Make sure it wasn't opening up the wrong one. Oh. Getting out the other way. We were given a bamboo crochet hook. I don't know how to crochet, but you could always learn to try it. Or I could give it to someone who knows how to crochet. Don't know what size hook it is. And, yes. These are my colours. Again, a variegated lilacs and purples. So this one's just going from different shades from one to another. And what am I up to for now? Looking up to day 4. Is that right for silks for you? I can see a colour theme coming through. So these are pearl silks. They're 15 meters of a pearl 8 type of silk. Of the green and the magenta-y purple. Yeah, this one's a bit brighter, like it's showing a bit more bright than it is. It's a little bit darker. Yeah, we've got the theme of the colours going on with these green and maroons. Day 18. Yeah. Day 18 in this container. Let's all say together, what do we have in this container? We have thread, I think. It feels like it. So start off with, we also have been given the DMC. So we have 3,820, B 52,500 and 3,810. So we got a nice yellows and whites and teals. And then the other ones in here, we have a Wheats dye wets. So this first one is Berry Splash. Now that is actually highly variegated. I'm not sure if you can probably see that. And then we have Banana Popsicle. I like the names. It's been blown out a little bit, and then this is Morris blue, so we got light blues to whites. And then monkey grass. And if I'm following the order correctly, this will be the colour palette for the design coming up. Alright, so this one says Weeks, Dye Works and DMC. All the floss called for the tiny modernist. So we don't need to go and find any floss, we have all of the called for. Boxes are getting a little empty, so things are falling over. Ooh. I keep saying, oh, Lee, this is just sublime. This is definitely a rose colour. You can tell that. You can tell some of these are going to be good fades in this collection. You've got the greens again, and just like a dusky rose that can change colours. Okay. 18. Ooh, again, so we've got these creamy blues with some teals in there, and lots and lots and lots of speckles. Again, it reminds me of the sea. We're quite lucky in South Australia, where I live in Adelaide, that we have beaches quite recently close. And I remember having childhood memories of just going to the beach with my aunt. So we have day 5 for the silks for you. Ooh, this is pretty. My second proper scissor fob. Oh, look at those. And that one's got some decorations on it too. We have a Christmas star down the bottom. And can you see on that bead there how gorgeous that decoration is? If I can try and just twirl it in the middle. And then of course we have the star at the bottom. Good. Thank you for focusing. Oh wow. I can put some things on my scissors, and I can have fancy beads on scissors. Alright, so we're up to the 19th of December. So it's like the 19th of December. Oh, that's cute. What does that do with? That's cute. So this is the pattern by the Tiny Modernist, and it says, "It's the season to sparkle." I like that. That's really pretty. Yep, so we've been given absolutely all of the floss, and that's the size of the chart. That would stitch up so quickly, and I really like that. I haven't actually stitched anything by the Tiny Modernist before, so that will give me a chance. This one says, "The Tiny Modernist, this custom pattern was designed just for our Advent subscribers." So that's number 2 exclusive pattern that we have so far. Ah, that's nice. Again, so we've got that creamy colorway going through, and then we have lots of, this is more like a salmon-y color going, fading in, and then you've got pops of like orange and yellow too. Lovely pastel colours coming in from these ones. These say 19. Yes. More chocolate money. Yeah, another one that's fun with speckles. So we have like a pale grey, I think you would call that, like a pale grey blue. And then we've got all the different like hot pink, those speckles and purpley speckles, and there's a whole pile of fun. And then so we're up to day 6 again from Silks for You. Ooh, I can just see the colours, and oh, did my numbers come off? No? Do I not have numbers? No, okay. History numbers. But we have some lovely silk. I have some silk of theirs in some hanks. Haven't had the courage yet to cut the hanks. So this is a nice silk colour palette. So we've got the green, we've got some, oh look at that purple. We have a brown, can you just focus? Thank you. Brown, a mixture of like magenta and purples, and look at that pink. That is a cool colour palette. I have no idea of the numbers, if they're being exclusively dyed, which I can probably think they may have, because I don't know what colours they are, but they are super duper pretty. So day 20 is here. I know it's in here. Yes. Needle minder, and look at that cute cup of hot cocoa or hot chocolate or any type of hot drink. Look at the detailing on the bottom there. That is super adorable. And the colour is 3860, which I think in DMC colours is actually the colour that says hot cocoa. I love that needle minder. I don't have many enamel needle minders actually. And just the designing that goes into making these needle minders. I do love the wooden ones, but this is cool. Alright, so again, Black Needle Society. Always keep some DMC 3860 nearby this winter, which is the colour for cocoa. So this is the colour of cocoa from DMC, and that's your needle minder. Genius! Ooh. That's a lovely blue. Look at that. There's a little bit of faint variegation into like the lighter blues. Alright, number 20. That's a very subtle grey variegation. Like it's in your face variegation, but it goes from like grey to white. And you've got like deeper colour of greys and some light colours. Definitely something I wouldn't normally choose myself, but I'm loving it. Like that's just something different. Day 20, which is day 7, which for this one is this bit. So this is a snowflake. I can't show you the pattern because it's just the pattern. I don't have a cover photo, but it's 12 Days of Christmas Snowflake 2020. We have an exclusive colour to stitch, which we have here, and there's an image on their website and cover page. So I'll see if I can find that and post that up here. And on the back they also have given us a pattern of how to do a black work Christmas ornament. But I'll open it up and I'll show you what the colourway is. So this is the colourway. So we have that really pretty blue similar to what the yarn was, and then we have this pastel-y pink coming through there too. Alright, day 21. There we go. 21. Love another canvas bag. So this one actually has the tag on it, so I know what it is without having to guess. And for this one we have some Ada. So this is Mirage, which is a 13 by 18 piece, and it's 18 count Ada from Pictureless Plus. Look at that just variegation. So this is from Pictureless Plus. It's 18 count Mirage. Ada was chosen by Bendy Stitchy for her design. So this is from Michelle. And then we're looking for day 21. Ooh. Again, keeping that lovely pastel-y theme coming through. So we have that cream with very faint hints of like a pale lavender. Very subtle. But it's nice to have those nice subtle... Oh, ooh, that rattled. Not so pretty, but like so soft. That one rattles. So again, we're up to day 21. I don't even know this. Why does this rattle? Ah, that's pretty. Look at that. Very similar to the other one with the purples and the blues. But you've got more maroons in this one, I think. I'll lay them out later on and get a photo of all of them together. Now what's in here? It's in a silver thing like this. Ah, a whole whole pile of removable stitch markers. They will definitely come in handy. And day 8 of Silks for You. In our one of our bags. Huh. A needle case. So it's like a little vial here. And then we have a lid. So on the inside of the lid we have a magnet. And then on the other side of the lid we also have a needle minder, which you can use as a needle minder, or you can just keep it to the lid. That's super, such a cool idea. Who else is always losing needles? Because I know I am. 22nd of December. So regularly that would be my best friend Danae's birthday. We did go out for lunch, but we're just doing it all today for Christmas. So we have a box like this, which is the 22nd. And if I can open it correctly. Ooh. Colour and Cotton. I haven't used any of their floss yet. I do have a couple. Let's see if I can get them there. We have Cherry Fizz. You can't read that, there we go. We have Ultramarine. Got some dark blues in that one too. This one is called Dracula. You see that red, and you've got the dark red coming through as well. And then dark indigo. Oops. So that's our Colour and Cotton floss palette. And from the hints of it, I reckon it's for Michelle's design. So this one says, yep, all the hand-dyed colourful floss by Bendy Stitchy for her design. So that's so special being able to get those flosses, especially for me being in Australia. Sometimes it's harder to find the more specialised flosses compared to other countries. We can do it, but it's a little bit more fiddly. Especially Colour and Cotton, it's not the easiest to grab. Oh, another pastel colour. So this one is like a smoky, greeny grey. Don't ask me for asking about colours. Yeah. 22. Okay, so this one we have more of like the brown tones. So it's like more like a browny maroon. And then we go to like a beigey colour. Be good for contrasting. And day 9 of our Silks for You. What do we have here? Oops. We have a hanker silk. Oh god. That should be that way. There we go. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. So we've got like these goldy variegated tones. So it's got like a deep gold to a light gold. And we also have it's like a pinky red, but more towards like pinks. Whoops. There we go. That will be fun to stitch with. Their silk always feels so soft. So put that back in this bag. I love how with this one, with the Silks for You, we're getting something different that's not just like a skein of silk each time. You're actually getting different things that they sell as well, which is fascinating. So that's just really Christmas colours. It reminds me actually of our Christmas decorations that we have. 23rd of December is our envelope. And in our envelope we have Brandy Stitches Designs, and this one is called Winter Witches. So that's cool. On the front we have snowman, we have 2 witches, and they are brewing up something, and you can see those going out into the sky. So we also have some DMC in here, but we have been given all the cold fancy floss. This one's been finished with some pom-pom trim, and Athena is the one who actually model stitched this. So go on you, Athena, from Stitch You With Friends. Now that's cool. I like the hats. Got the pom-poms and the hats as well. Makes it look more Christmassy. Here's again a bendy stitcher design. This custom pattern is just for our Advent subscribers. Right, day 23. Oh wow. Look at those blues with those speckles and hints of purple. It's got the light creams and the blues, and then look at that speckle. Oh yeah. That's super, I have to say gorgeous. Just super, super adorable. If you can call yarn adorable. Right, so this is the second to last one for the Adventures in Yarn, because this is only a 24-day block. Another grey. This only got speckles of black coming through. That will fade in nicely from the grey that we had before. Now, okay, so in here we have nicely and neatly wrapped some more wooden buttons. So this one is looking like this. And then we have this one. They are super pretty. You never know, I might not use them for buttons or garments. I might just stick a needle minder on them. Not a needle, a magnet on them and make them into a needle minder. It's day 10, so silks for you. Oh, those colours. You just ripped in and saw the colours and like, ooh, they're pretty. Alright, these ones have tags on them. The other ones didn't, but that's okay. Maybe I'm missing them somewhere. These ones have some tags on them, so look at that palette. So that one's very, okay, we'll start with here. We got like this vibrant purple, and we have like that dual tone orange, which we looked into is very similar. Not orange, gold. Again, hot pink, and then a mixture of those. Oh, wow. Is this what it's like getting the silks for you, like colour or skeins of the month that you can get? Because I might need to join, because they're just out of the world. We're now up to December the 24th, so Christmas Eve. And we have a square box. Has to be a mug. Has to be a mug. Do not microwave. Good to know. Look at that design. And the mandalas on there. So that one's got, both got Christmas stars on there. And look at the needles. So they're actually needles going through and making that design with the thread. But for my mind, it actually reminds me more of lace and tatting and actually using those mandalas to make the lace. That for the 24th then is the last one for those who are getting the 12th day. And this one is an ink circle, so it's actually from Ink Circles. Set this mug out with some milk for Santa tonight. Exclusive artwork from Tracy Horner. No wonder it reminds me of mandala, because Tracy's all about mandalas. And second to last one from Ash and Oak Designs. Ooh, again, dusky roses. So we have the paler colour here and the darker colour coming through. Definitely reminds me, this one here reminds me definitely of the gardens, like garden styles and things like that. Oh, this one's heavier. This one is the very last one for Adventures in Yarncraft. So day 24. And that's a nice solid grey brown, which is really like chocolatey and mocha. Like coffee. No, it's more like coffee beans. Really, that's pretty. We have some more chocolate. This one is dark chocolate with ginger. Again, going to Dad. And we have this. Let's see. I guess you could put needles or something in there. Is that for needles or short needles or something? Help me out. This one is also again from Silks to Use. This is day 11. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Another skein. So I think these are the half skeins. I think maybe. Nice Christmas red colour. Definitely reminds you of Christmas in the red. Actually, very similar to their packaging. And you've definitely got that sheen coming through. Merry Christmas. This is now the last day. So the last day for Black Needle Society, Ash and Oak yarns, and the Silks for You. So this one is now also exclusive just for those who were able to get the limited 25-day box. Ooh. It's a project bag from Garan Toten Bags. That's cool. I've heard about his bags, and you can always have room for more project bags. So this is the bag we have here. We have birds. Look how that lines up. We have cardinals. We have different types of birds. And it opens and closes with Velcro. And on the inside here, we have lines. On here we also have thing that we can say on our bag saying pattern name, our designer, and when we started it. That's amazing. Oh, look at that colours. Such a winter design. This says Garan Toten Bags. Merry Christmas. Gary and Ronnie created these bags to use all winter. So I'll definitely use that coming up for our winter starting in June. And that's our spoiler card all done. Wow. That box, I cannot recommend the work that Lara, Katie and Athena do now, because Athena's also helping out in curating and all these items. It's just amazing. So this is the last one now for Ash and Oak designs. And we also have something else in there too. Ooh. Finishing off with nice creamy colours with lots of speckles of those greens, and we've got some hints of pinks and oranges and yellows through. And we've also been given a flowering tea, so we can put this into some hot water and it should make a flower. And it's given us the instructions as well. Again, finished off with the adventure yarn. So the last one is from Silks for You, and this one says Merry Christmas. Ooh, look at that. Oh, look at that green. So we've had the theme of red, green, and like various shades of it coming through. And now this is a full size hank. Look at the sheen of that silk. That is gorgeous. There we go. Oh, this is amazing. I have a lot to clean up. Wow. So, to those out there, have a very Merry Christmas and be safe. Enjoy the holidays, whatever you celebrate with your family, and be safe, be kind, just take care of each other. If you haven't heard from someone in a while, give them a phone call, see how they're going. Spread the cheer that we all need at this moment. Hopefully you'll be back soon with a regular update video. Hoping to do an end of year review / planning / maybe a whip parade and see where I have at the moment before the end of the year. So we'll see when that happens. But I'm going to love you, leave you now, and enjoy your day.